Good morning. This morning I want to talk about fear. What are we afraid of? I've seen over the years people that are afraid of things like clowns or uh, claustrophobia or scared of heights or even things as silly as scared of cotton or olives or pickles. But what are those fears really are? Some of those fears are afraid that something like that could harm us. In Romans 8:31 it says, "What shall we say about these wonderful things as these? If God is for us, who can be against us?" If God is with us and that God is for us like he says he is, what could ever be against us? What could ever harm us? What should we ever be afraid of? In Psalms 118 verse 6 it says, "For the Lord is with me, so I will have no fear. What can mere people do to me?" This is a perfect example of the psalmist who's saying, what can people do to me? I am not afraid of anything because I know that God is my champion. God is living in me now, and I have nothing to worry about because I know that he is going to take care of me, whether it be in this life or the next one. In 1 John 4, verse 4 says, "You belong to God, my dear children. You have already won the victory over those people because the spirit who lives in you is greater than the spirit in the world." Now, I want you to think about that this morning. If the spirit who lives in you is greater than the spirit of this world, what should you really be afraid of? You should never be afraid of anything because you know that God is going to take care of you. And David was talking about that in Psalms, that what can mere people do to him? He wasn't scared of death because he knew that God would take care of him. Not so much if he died, he would come to be with God. The same way goes with our Christianity and our faith, that we should never be afraid of anything because we know that God is with us. We should not be afraid of death because we know that we are in Christ. We know that that grace has saved us and we will reside with him. So I want you to think about that today. Ask God to take away that fear because you know that you are his and he lives in you.